is ILTV on the hour, bringing you the biggest stories and headlines from Israel and the Middle East in just 5 minutes. I'm Shosh Bedrosian, and today is day 675 of the war in Gaza. Let's get into all the top headlines at this hour. The IDF confirmed this morning that an IDF soldier was lightly injured in the northern part of the Gaza Strip this morning during a Hamas sniper attack. The military says the soldier was taken to the hospital for treatment while his family was notified. All of this, of course, as operations continue inside of Gaza. The incident comes on the heels of major divide here in Israel, as the families of hostages, fallen soldiers, and victims of October 7th are calling for the government to not expand the war into Gaza City, which was approved by Netanyahu's security cabinet last week. The families, part of the October 7th Council, are calling for a planned nationwide strike to take place next Sunday in response to this military escalation inside of Gaza. Now, the families of hostages fear for the lives of their loved ones who are still alive in captivity at this time and believe their loved ones could be executed if IDF operations get too close to where Hamas and other terror groups are hiding them once this expansion happens in Gaza. Now, it also comes at the exact same time Prime Minister Netanyahu decided to speak with foreign press about the military expansion in Gaza City, basically saying that Israel had no other choice than to approve these plans because Hamas won't give back the hostages or lay down its weapons. Netanyahu said going into Gaza City would be the best way to end the war and bring the hostages back, calling it one of Hamas's last stronghold cities inside of the Gaza Strip. This is, of course, met with contention from the other side, with people inside of Netanyahu's government also saying they're upset the security cabinet didn't approve a full takeover of the Gaza Strip. Let's take a listen to what Netanyahu had to say.
The timeline that we set for the action is fairly quickly. I mean, we want to, first of all, enable safe zones to be established, facilities to be brought to, so the civilian population in Gaza City can move out.
And the Prime Minister also made it clear that there would be a plan for the approximately 1 million Palestinians who live in or around Gaza City to be evacuated from combat zones to safe zones, which he says will have ample food, medical access, and safety for Palestinians fleeing. He said Israel is working to increase the aid distribution in a humanitarian surge and is inviting more countries to join efforts with the Israeli army to conduct aid drops. Here's what else he said, specifically about the future of Gaza, when saying Israel does not want to fully occupy Gaza, but rather free it from Hamas.
The war can end tomorrow if Gaza, or rather if Hamas lays down its arms and releases all the remaining hostages. Gaza will be demilitarized. Israel will have overriding security responsibility. A security zone will be established on Gaza's border with Israel to prevent future terrorist incursions. A civilian administration will be established in Gaza that will seek to live in peace with Israel.
And Australia has now become the latest democracy to announce plans to recognize a Palestinian state, with New Zealand soon to follow after. European members of the UN Security Council lined up to condemn the Israeli decision to expand military operations in Gaza City, and Germany explained why it has stopped selling Israel arms. Australia followed similar announcements by France, Canada, and the UK over the past weeks. Israel has condemned the decision, saying it will reward Hamas, and it's a reward for terror. Following the Australian announcement, New Zealand indicated it would also follow suit. Meanwhile, the 5 European Union members in the UN Security Council issued a joint statement condemning Israel's decision to military operations expanding inside of the Gaza Strip. That's a wrap here on ILTV on the Hour. Thanks so much for being with us, and stay tuned for more updates.